Hello, hello. Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear me there, chat? Am I coming through? Hello, Doom's Night. Good to see ya. Y'all, I'm so excited for tonight's stream. I'm so excited. Yes, you are sounding good. Excellent. Thank you for checking me. Just realized I turned the background volume down a little too low. You're listening to original music that I made. I'm really proud to be able to share this with y'all. But we're going to move ahead to the next little scene I've got. Check it out. Y'all, chat, I have such a cool thing to show you. I hope you're watching. I hope your eyes are glued to the screen, because check it out. I can change poses. I have several different poses. I got so many poses that I don't actually remember which hotkey I've bound to which different pose here. I'm kind of guessing. Oh, this is the angry one. Can be angry now, chat. I can be cross with you. I can be sad. I can have a sad face. And back to the happy face for big shout out to my friend Echo. Echo Creates. Amazing Twitch streamer. Amazing artist. Commissioned her for my PNG tuber. Commissioned her for these extra expressions. And she did such an amazing job. Let me go find. Actually, let me find her blue sky so that I can drop a proper shout out to her in the chat. Shout out to or my PNG tuber art. Toss her a follow if you got the inkling. Go ahead. You can do it right now. I don't mind. Just go follow her. She's also here on Twitch TV. Not streaming at the moment, but might as well go ahead and drop her Twitch as well in the chat. Definitely follow her. She does an amazing job. Love her streams. Love everything she does. And oh, I have more expressions. So you saw I can be sad. I can be sad. Thanks to Echo, I can be sad now. I can be really sad. I can be tearing up. I can be crying. Just absolutely sobbing over here. It's great. Let's see, angry face. Oh, this is my favorite. Chat, I'm concerned. Concerned. Very concerned. What am I looking at exactly? I'm looking at the beautiful art. The beautiful art. The new poses from Echo. Big thanks to her. Huge thanks. So, yeah, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling really good. I got to take a nice bath today. I showered before I took the bath, so I'm like extra clean. Got to just like sit and soak in the hot water for a while. So I'm really, really feeling good, which is great because I was expecting to be really nervous for getting back into streaming. That's what I was expecting. I was really nervous my first time streaming, and then I kind of like was nervous for every stream thereafter. It's part of the reason why I like stopped. And now I'm back and I'm like, actually, I'm just ready to have some fun. I'm planning on playing today this wild, huge RPG Maker game called Wooden Ocean. This is made, chat, if you have not experienced Wooden Ocean before, you are in for a real treat because it is wild and it is huge and it is complicated and it is so fucking funny. It is incredible. There is one guy that made this incredible game, Leafy and Anderson. Shout out to him. I have no idea what his socials are. I like tried to search his name, and like literally the only thing that pops up is the the page for Wooden Ocean. Let me just double check here. Leaf Ian Anderson. If I just search him. Oh, he has a Patreon now. And a Facebook page? Well, I'm not going onto Facebook, not even for Leaf Anderson, even though I love his game a whole lot. So I got to tell you my history with this game a little bit. So I tried playing Wooden Ocean like a year or so ago. I just had a week where I wasn't really doing anything. I was like, okay, I know that this game is pretty big. I know that it gets updated fairly regularly. But if I just like really lock in for a week, I'm sure that I can like play through it. I had this whole idea I was going to like make a video essay about it. So I was like recording myself playing. And I spent a week playing this game, and I did not get anywhere near close to 100%ing it. And part of what made me give up was that while I was spending this week kind of doing like like multiple hours a day playing Wooden Ocean, recording myself, and I was using the wiki so I wasn't like just getting stuck places. I was moving through content at a pretty good clip. I was seeing the story and the side quests and the boss fights and all of this. And Leafy and Anderson drops not one, not two, but three updates during this week. And these were not just like little updates. They were not just like balance patches or whatever. It was like at least one of them was like, I added a new town, lol. There's a whole new area to explore. It was insane. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this game faster than Leaf can make it, actually, that's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. I hope he doesn't like suffer from burnout or something. I hope he's taking care of himself. But so I gave up on trying to play it. And then like recently I picked it back up, started playing it. There's even more new stuff. There's like two whole new like classes of weapons. There's like three new elements. We'll get to the elements. We will get to the elements, chat. I have not forgotten about the poll. I have not forgotten. So we got there's so much new. There's like he's added a new like hardest dungeon in the game, and it's accessible right off the bat. So I was like trying out that and trying out like new elements, and I got pretty like I got several hours into a new playthrough, and I was like, you know what? I want to stream this. I think this would be even more fun if I could bring others along on this wild and crazy journey that I am having in Wooden Ocean. So that's what I'm doing. But we've got a twist. See, in Wooden Ocean, there is a magic system, like any good like fantasy RPG. I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to here. I want to add, the magic system is based on these elements. And there's a bunch of elements, and they all have different things that they do. Some of them entirely different, like stats that they rely on. And there's so many of them that it's very difficult for me to pick which ones I'm going to use for a playthrough. You get to pick 2 initially because your party is initially just 1 person, and she's got 2 elements. And then later, you get 2 more people in the party who each have 1 element. So that's 4 total. And those 4 elements, that combination for your party and how it's spread out in your party, determines a lot of how your play style is going to like work in the game. And my first playthrough, let's just go through some of these elements. First of all, there's like, we got fire, ice, lightning, earth, wind, water, holy, dark. These are pretty standard. They at least correlate to things that you've seen in other games before. Like, if you've played any Final Fantasy RPG, then you've seen fire, ice, and lightning magic, at least. You've probably seen, like, earth, wind, and water magic. Holy and dark, those aren't too big of a stretch. Those exist in lots of different magic systems. You've played Dungeons and Dragons. Holy and unholy makes a lot of sense. But then we get Philistine. What? Philistine? That. Chat. Philistine's got 2 different meanings, right? One meaning is somebody who's like a snob about art, I think. And the other one is this is a like socio-political group from the Bible. The Philistines. What? That's not an element. I mean, even if we're being loose about the definition of element here, right? Like fire's not an element. It is a chemical reaction. Ice is not an element. It's just the solid form of H2O. But then we keep going. Carbon. Carbon. Now we're going in the other direction. Instead of this is definitely not an element, carbon, that very much is an element on the periodic table, no less. First couple of rows, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty important element, that. Thread. Not an element. Super not an element. But what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Also, thread. Most of these other elements increase like your attack stat, your recovery, your mana, your dexterity. Thread increases luck. What? Luck. Okay, weird. Gravity. Also not an element on the periodic table of elements. Super not. That's gravity's a force, I think. We're really like coming up against the limits of my physics knowledge. Pretty sure gravity is caused by a boson. Thread being fate. Yeah, I think that is what it is. Thread is like fate. Fate magic. I did a playthrough where I picked thread for one of my characters. A playthrough. I should mention, chat. I played this game and picked thread. I've never beaten Wooden Ocean. I don't know if that was clear from me, like explaining my history with this game. Never beaten it. It's too big. I haven't been able to, and I'm a completionist. I don't want to go ahead in the story until I'm sure that I'm not locking myself out of like other quests that I could do. And especially doubly so for Wooden Ocean, because once we get into it, you're going to see how weird the story is and how badly I want to get every iota of lore out of this game so that I can understand what's going on. So back to this element list. We got gravity. We got radiation. Also, not an element. Not sure what radiation exactly is in physics terms. Wild metal. There are several elements which are metals, like gold and copper, platinum, silver. Heck, if I'm remembering my chemistry classes correctly, there's 2 columns on the periodic table dedicated to alkali metals. But metal, that's a whole ass element in Wood Notion. Psychic. Psychic is just another word for magic that you do with your mind. It's absolutely wild. Silicon. We got metal and we got silicon. Silicon is definitely its own element on the periodic table, but it's not the same as metal. What gives? Acid. Acid is an element. I'm very surprised that Leaf hasn't added base as another element, because he seems to love doing that shit. Arcane. That's just magic. Arcane is just a word for magic. Why is it an element? Entropy. Definitely not an element on the periodic table. Again, I need to consult a physicist. What is entropy? It's not a force. It's not a form of energy or matter. What is entropy in the physics sense? In the definite, what is it's definitely not an element. Expression. What? I don't even know. I don't even know. Starting to get so lost with these. And then the final one, the most recently added element is sodium. So that you can be salty while you play? What? Ugh. This is wild. And it's also like, it's not just that this is like wild, that this magic system is so complicated that it has, I haven't counted, 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 different elements. No, how does that compare to Pokemon? How does this compare? Pokemon types. How many types of Pokemon are there? There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 types of Pokemon. This game has more. Game called Wood Notion with no wood option. True. Leafy and Anderson clearly not hitting all of the, like, hasn't exhausted all of the, like, classical Chinese elements. Needs to add wood. Clearly, this is necessary. Honestly, that's probably going to come in a future update. I don't know when he's going to stop with adding elements. He hasn't stopped yet. And it's gotten, I'm like, the weirdness is the state space of weirdness is already so vast that you can't, there's no way to predict what he's going to add next. So anyway, I asked people, chat, I asked all of you to go ahead and vote on this poll to see, to tell me what elements I should pick for this run through. And I'm going to be committing to these. Like, no going back. I'm committing to these. So if you gave me a trash combination, an absolute dog shit, doesn't have any synergy at all combo. I am sticking with it for the game. And I'm going to try my damnedest to stream this entire game from start to finish over the course of however long that takes, however many streams that takes. But I have a question for you right now. Do I get to vote in my own poll? Do I? I'm not sure. Do you think it would be fair? Because I'll be honest here. I did look at the results like a couple of times in the last week. So I kind of know, or at least I suspect that I know what elements I'm going to be working with. But I haven't checked in like a day or so. 2 days? Fuck, I don't remember. But the point is, should I vote on my own poll and influence the results? Should I skew things? Tell me in the chat. Any of y'all that are here. I'm curious. I'm curious to know your opinions. Nope. Nope. Chat says nope. Chat says nope. I feel like I gotta, you know? Chat has spoken. So instead of voting, I will tell you which element is my favorite. I haven't tried all of them. I have not, as previously stated, I have not finished a playthrough of this game. But based on my limited experience, metal is my favorite element. It's a weird choice. But it's because the damage from most metal abilities scales off of your defense stat. So you can be tanky. And the tankier you are, the more damaging you get to be. It's also got a lot of really strong defensive options. I just really liked it. I didn't play a super lot with it, but I tried it out a bit, and it was pretty good. Pretty good. I liked it a lot. So let's see these results. Let's find out what elements I'm working with here. So, top of the list, Entropy with 5 votes. Weird choice. Weird choice, but hey, we're going with it. That sounds pretty cool. Second place, Thread. Chat, you were nice to me. Chat, you were super nice to me. What the fuck? Entropy and Thread synergize super well. They synergize so well. Third place, tie between Dark and Sodium. Weird choices, but hey, this is cool. This is really cool. I can work with these. Runners up, we've got 2 votes each for Wind. Philistine, ooh, Philistine is my least favorite. I tried it out. I did not like it. So I'm glad that one didn't end up in the top 4. Gravity, Radiation, and Expression. I haven't tried any of those 3, so you've heard of black pepper. Get ready for black sodium. Yeah, you're right. Dark sodium. The blackest of salts. Goodness. All right. Those are our winners. What say we get into the game? Yeah? Yeah? Y'all hype? Are you ready? Are you hype? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I'm also excited to show you my new gaming background. made a bunch of new art for the stream. Yeah. And now is the part of the stream where we find out if my preparations were all worth it. And we are on our way to the Wooden Ocean. Or I hecked up. Nope. Nope, I think we're good. Oops. Oops. I hit continue. That was wrong. It's not, I'm not trying to continue. But this is good. I was genuinely, I was like, getting back to streaming. Stuff's gonna happen. So far, so good. I guess I should probably add an audio source for this. There we go. It's not making any noise right now, but I will ask you in a minute to tell me if you can hear what's going on. I'm just going to put this in save slot 1. So here is our protagonist, our main character, Violet. I'm just going to keep her with the name Violet. Choose 2 elements. Well, this will be easy because I already got it chosen for me. But here's how you choose the elements. So you like scroll around here and then you have to like press the select button on each of them. And it'll ask you to learn or not. Tell you what the element is, what the stats are, and then whether you want to learn it or not now. I gotta show you. So wind, water, holy, that's dark. I'm pretty sure that's silicon, okay. I'm trying to find Philistine because it gives you an interesting prompt. Acid. I don't know why acid is like in black and white here. That's weird to me. This thread. Well, this one's entropy. This is. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Proceed. I think that's thread, but I'm gonna see carbon. Metal. I'm trying to find I think this might be... No, this is psychic. Ugh. It's so hard to tell these apart just based on what they look like. Their little things here. This one's Philistine. It says become or resist. Instead of learn or not now, it says become or resist. Wild. It's the only element that has a different prompt for learning or not learning it. Here's thread. And that's it, entropy and thread for our first 2 elements. Choosing difficulty. I'm just going to set it to normal. But I'm going to show you. We got 5 different difficulties. The one below normal is called romantic, for those that want story. Now, normally that's what I would pick. But nah. We got romantic, normal, hard, for those that want adversity. Nightmare for those that want anger. Nope, I do not want that. This one. Infinite nightmare for those that want purpose. Maybe someday I will try a harder difficulty for this game, but no. Not happening right now. We're just doing normal. This is permanent. That's fine. Game set to normal. Now we get into it. I'm going to go ahead and experience the prologue because I think it's an important part of the story. 42 years ago. Is it? Oh, there we go. Can you all hear the game audio okay? There's like a little background music going on at the moment. Game doesn't run when I'm tabbed out. If you see it phrasing like that, that's because I don't think so. Okay. I might have an option in game to turn the volume up. Might have turned my game volume way down or something. So we're in this village or something. We're in this house. Civilian. Where the hell is that boy? It's almost midnight. Perhaps I should call the police. No, he's just lost track of time. Kids. Just lost track of time. Simon, guys, it's hard to see. Why are we out here? Shh, teenager. Shh, be quiet. It might hear you. What the hell is that? A well, you idiot. That's a well? I said be quiet. Me and Mike always smoke here. So we come here all the time. But this well is new. It just showed up tonight. Why is it flashing? Murray, should we tell him? No, it doesn't want us to. Huh? It doesn't want you to what? I'm sorry, Simon. But I love her. My head. What happened? Guys? Where am I? I can't open up the menu here. Something about this lamp feels strange. Empty. There's some water left over. Was this recently used? History of the Beach, Volume 1. First constructed as a gateway to heaven, the city known as the Beach was originally an in-processing area, filled with legal analysts, judges, and lawyers, overseen by young angels. After many decades and many immigrants, it naturally transformed into a city. But not yet the city as we know it today. Who's there? I can't see anything. Like, literally can't see anything. This is darker than the forest. Guys, you there? This isn't funny anymore. I want to go home. Guys? I guess we go. Violent Artist, Volume 2. The less interference, the more respected the outcome. The more they can show off their manipulative skills. It's sickening the more you think about it. Violent Artist, Volume 3. They have bills to pay. Violent artists are not above it all. They too serve someone. They too serve the concept of want. We are but a means to an end for that. This pretentious play called expression. Violent Artist, Volume 4. This book is not above it all. This book, like everything else, is a part of it. But there are things that even they can't foresee. Sometimes even their reach exceeds their grasp. Crying Artist, Volume 1. AI is not suffering. Agree. Hard agree. Leaf put some based shit into this game. This is just the first taste of it. Art is suffering. I value the suffering. I need the suffering. AI is not suffering. Crying Artist, Volume 2. Give me the suffering. Give me your failures, your insecurities. Become stripped. Give me your suffering. Crying Artist, Volume 3. True artists suffer. True artists are poor. True artists die obscure. True artists are authentic. True artists suffer. Give me the suffering. Is this a throne? This has to be a dream. Oops. What's a lamp doing out here? Get back to your room. Who's that? Hello? Where did that come from? Where are you? Hello? Don't let them find you. Creepy. Ah! God, every time I play this, that part scares me. I know it's coming. Always scares me. Y'all hear the background music now? Yep, good. What the fuck were those? The Lost. Who are you? They are gone now. You're safe. What are you? Someone who saved your life. Tell me, do you feel sick? Excuse me? Sick? Like, have a fever? But no, ma'am? What about now? Do you feel any nausea? Headache? No, I don't think so. Do you feel it now? Hmm. It happened to them, but why isn't it happening to him? Is it the age? Is the room too dark? Can't be. I'm standing next to a lamp. No, that never stopped it before. Where did my friends go? Your friends? Yeah, Mike and Murray. Oh, the teenagers. You know they threw you down a well, right? What? Down a well. They threw you. Why would they do that? To impress me. To impress you? Tell me, kid, how much do you know about the afterlife? Like, the place we go when we die? Yeah, how much do you know about it? Is that what this is? Am I dead? No, and neither am I. But you are interesting. Interesting? I have my mask barely on, yet here you are, talking to me. As if I'm just a normal person. No offense, lady, but I wouldn't call you normal. That you shouldn't. Lady? Are you one of those monsters outside? No, child. I'm not one of those monsters outside. I'm worse. The Wooden Ocean. Game design. Leif Ian Anderson. Character sprites. Stephen Elder. Game testing. Sebastian Westerlund. Game testing. Ace and Black Liquid Sorrow. (1227 AD). Sister, I am writing to you from the edge of the world. In my absence, the estate will be under your care. Do not burn the library down like you did last time. With respect and love, Marcus. How's the audio level sounding, chat? I know you can hear the game now. Am I loud enough in comparison to the game? Does the game need to be quieter? 1228 AD. Codice. All aboard? Welcome, ma'am. May I see your pass? So, what brings you to the edge of the world? I wish to speak to Lord Simon. I'm sorry, ma'am, but that can't be done. And why not? The bridge to Northern Codice was destroyed. What happened? The Wooden Ocean happened. But we have a master mason working on it now. He'll be done within... Is there a way around? Audio sounds good to me. Thank you, Doomsnight. Uh, yeah, there's the forest, but thank you and have a nice night. We don't say night around here. Why is that? Superstition? That and the fact it's always night. And this is the edge of the world, you know. So what do you say then? Day? I'll be going now. Wait, you're not seriously going to go through the... Yes, I am. And we're done talking. I can do angry face too now. Okay, let's see if I can... Yeah, I've got the master volume set all the way down to 50%. Let me turn this shit up. Alrighty. My equipment's not going to be anything special right now. Abilities. So. I don't start out with anything particularly amazing, but I've got 50 AP, which is the currency for learning stuff in this game. So there's a couple of things I'm going to learn. Huh. I'm going to hang on onto this for a second and not spend all of my AP because I should have an erudition thing that I can learn for like general buffs and such. So, as I'm playing this game, I am going to talk to every NPC that I come across. And I'm going to read every bookshelf that I come across. Because there's two hidden stats in this game. One is intelligence. Intelligence is based on how many books you've read in-game. Two is charisma, which is based on how many people you've talked to. And there's certain late-game quests that are locked out unless you get those stats up. But they're hidden, like... Here, I will show you. I have a level, max HP, max MP, attack, defense, magic, spirit, dexterity, luck. Current XP to next level total XP. I can't see. I cannot see my intelligence and charisma in my stats sheet here. But also, like, here's a very good breakdown just of how, like, complicated everything's going on under the hood. My character has an HP, a stamina, and an MP. I've got a hit rate, an evasion rate, a magic evasion rate, a taunt percent, HP and MP regens, stamina regen, recovery, crit chance, physical damage reduction, and magical damage reduction. And a couple of things that you might notice are weird is that a lot of these are, all of these are percents, and many of them are over 100. That's just kind of how this game works. Like, this is the damage formula for a low-level entropy spell, Entropic Gaze. Magic times 2.2 plus target's dexterity times 3.7 minus enemy spirit. Entropy's weird because it uses your magic stat and the enemy's dexterity stat to determine damage. But then you've got stuff like Entropic Distortion, which is a buff that decreases your health regen slightly to give you a 40% bonus to attack and magic. In any other game, in any other system, a bonus of 40% is massive. I'm gonna move, I just realized. There, now you can actually see the fucking... I'll move myself a little bit. There, now you can see the whole screen. There. So yeah, just very, very, very weird stat system. I want to show you some of the thread abilities because thread is one of the most interesting elements in my opinion. But it's a little strange. So we've got like our basic attack spells that deal damage to a single enemy based on our magic stat, but it scales much more heavily with our luck stat. Which I don't know if you remember. My magic stat is 12. My luck stat is 1. And that magic stat will keep going up as I level, but luck only scales with 2 things. You can get candies that raise your stats, and one of them increases your luck, and you can get items that give you bonuses to luck. And there might be talents too, but I don't remember. And that's it. Your luck stat is very, very, very equipment dependent. But then, Thread's also got some weird buffs and debuffs. Forward Law 1 targets an enemy. It doubles their spirit, but halves their defense. So it makes them much more tanky when it comes to most magic attacks, but it makes them way more vulnerable to physical attacks. Reverse Law 1 does the opposite, makes them much more vulnerable to magic, much tankier when it comes to physical damage. Forward Law 2 doubles their magic stat, halves their attack stat. So this is really useful on enemies that don't have any magic attacks, that are like primarily physical attackers. Reverse Law 2 does the opposite. Halves their magic, doubles their attack. So these are like potentially encounter breaking spells. But you gotta know something about the enemy before you cast them, or else you might just end up buffing their strong stat and making them really, really make their attacks hit way, way harder. Also got some like healing that we can do with Thread. And Esoteric Armor, which decreases your defense by 25%, but gives you plus 50% attack and thread resistance. Esoteric Energy reduces your spirit, increases your magic and thread resistance. So you can really make yourself like a glass cannon with Thread. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just you wait. Violet is going to be the glassiest of cannons when I'm done with her. Not just yet, but, you know, eventually. But real quick, I'm so sorry to do this. We gotta take a break. I have to use the bathroom. I will be back in just a moment. In the meantime, enjoy my new BRB screen. I just realized I've been muted. Chat, I was muted. Chat, I was muted this whole time. I got back from my break and I was super muted. And then when I saved, the game audio turned way up. So, yeah, audio check a little. You're muted. Yeah, if I'd looked at chat and listened to you, I could have caught that earlier. Sorry about that, y'all. How are the audio levels now? Is this good for me in the game? Do you need the game a little louder? How's it sounding? It's good now. Music seemed a bit loud. Seemed okay. So it needs to be a little bit quieter. How about here? Oh, did you mean like the music during the break? That seemed a bit loud? I'll turn down the break music, the BRB music next time that I'm there. But yeah, let's go ahead. Accidentally saving a second time, that's fine. Let's go ahead. Let's do some learning. Let's go into some people's houses. Meow. There are things beyond our eyes, things only the highly knowledgeable can see. Things like what? Well, during the muted part, it got a bit louder randomly, but IDK if it stayed loud. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Nah, that very well could be on my end. I'll check it out. I'll unscuff things at some point. Things like my cat. Meow. Meow. This is one of the things in the game that, like, if you have really high intelligence, does talking to the cat increase charisma? I have no idea. I think so because the cat is an NPC. But you only get a charisma increase the first time that you talk to an NPC. So if the cat does increase charisma, it only the first time you talk to it and only by a very small amount. Hey you! Take these cards! I know this as well. I got a card album. What are these for? You never played Rickenzie? Yeah, when I was a little girl. Why did you give me these? Because I'm here to give them to you. Huh? See those pillars behind me? Yeah, what about them? Well, they're made for playing cards. That doesn't... I'm just gonna go. You have a nice day, or whatever. Good luck out there. Good luck? Good luck on what? I don't know. Stuff. Good luck on whatever you do. Okay. Sure, you too. And don't forget the pillars. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we are going to interact with this pillar. Oh shit, PSA 10 Charizard. Yeah, there's a fucking collectible card game inside of this fantasy RPG. There are a total of 4 leagues. Each league has 3 rounds. The more points you get, the better your reward. Got it. Also, if it's your first ever game, your hand will be empty. Still need to press the down arrow key to shut the fuck up and let me play. Whoa, no need to be so angry. I'm just trying to help. I'm sorry, it's just I'm just gonna play this now, okay? Yeah, I thought the game didn't have enough content. For real. For real? Good luck. Can't believe I'm wasting my time with this. That's right, chat. This game has triple triad. Ah! Wild. Absolutely wild. Just... When I found out that this got added to the game, I was like, what the hell? But I kind of love it. Because, like... Final Fantasy VIII. Genuinely one of my favorite games. And... I played the crap out of Triple Triad. Played it so much. I win! Final Fantasy XIV, played even more Triple Triad. Huh, that was easier than I thought. Interesting. You're a natural! Praise be to the card make! Let's continue. I've only got these cards still. This is still a very, like, rough version of Triple Triad, though. Like, there's... Y'all will see later, like, that there's a lot of, there's a lot of weirdness. A lot of weirdness. And there's some scuff. I win again. Try and finish out the league here. Just wait until we get to some of the, like, dungeons have enemies that you can only really beat them by playing them in a Triple Triad game. Like, you can try to fight them, but they are insanely difficult to fight. So it's way easier to just play them in a card game. Draw. Okay. Still get a career point for that. And I get a card. Yay. And some money and a healing potion and some small mana potions. Yay. Now, I know that I can, like, I could, like, grind playing Rickenzie there, but I'm not gonna. Instead, I'm gonna talk to some more people. There is an underground town underneath Northern Codice. The place is called the Hollows. It has a bar, brothel, and even an arena hosted by a giant talking skeleton. If you're ever in Northern Codice, be sure to check it out. Didn't ask for any of that, but since I'm now a nice person that apologizes or whatever, thank you for the unsolicited info. I'll be sure to use it to make myself a better person. Huh? Good day. What are you doing in my house? Who said you could come in here? No one, I guess. Then please leave. You don't have to be so rude. Says the girl who walked in here uninvited. I got a name for that, you know. It's called trespassing. Okay, sorry. Just leave. Aw. I I need to stop being so rude about going into people's houses like that. Oh well, bad habits die hard. They don't get it. You need the charisma. True. I need to talk to people to get the charisma. General store, now selling weapons and armor. I doubt this place sells anything better than what I got now. Except for maybe armor. I mean, this cloak is good and all for evading things, but perhaps some actual armor wouldn't be so bad. Welcome. I am gonna see. Yeah. I could get some daggers that increase my luck a little. Or I could get magic staff to increase my magic. I think for now I'm just going to stick with what I've got. I am going to buy the robes though, because those increase my magic. And for items, buy a small firebomb. Just as a, just in case. Just in case. That place had better stuff than I thought. Wonder what's in Northern Cottis. Look, I should have brought more money. 1,600 gold for that ship ride. Those assholes really ripped me off. Angry. Brr. But it's all good. This sword will last a while. Nice outfit. Excuse me, who are you? I'm the head nun for the Temple of Cottis. And you are? Violet, last daughter of Mesra. Mesra? What kind of name is that? My mother's. That's what. You say her name like she sounds important. Yes, that she is. So what makes her so important? She's one of the highest ranking witches there ever was. Oh, really? That's funny. And why is that? You say you're the daughter of this powerful witch, but look at you. You dress like a man. What did you say? Oh, are you threatening me? Me, a lonely nun, trying to protect her orphanage and school? What? That's right. I'm in charge of this school. And if you take one more step towards me, I'll scream for help. Witch. Grr. Now move along, please, and take your evil someplace else. Wonder if I can just... Who said you could go in there? You stay out of my school. Okay, you can't go into the school. Whoever made the maps around here really had quite the vivid imagination. If you don't believe me, see for yourself. I got one in the corner. Okay, let's examine the map. So this is clearly Southern Cottis. There's the bridge, so that must be Northern Cottis. And then over here is... Well, I know what that is. That's my ghost town. We'll get to that. And then if you keep going, there's a scary looking castle. And then we get to the edge of the map. And if we go down, that's... I don't know what town this is. But we can keep going down even further. And further. There's a... I didn't even know this was down here. What the fuck? That's definitely been added since the last time I played. Fuck. Fuck. That there's even more. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I think I know what this is. I think this is Golem's Hand. Or Temple of Bronze? I don't remember. This is... I don't remember what this is. North of here, there's just a little house in the middle of the fucking... This is the Wood Notion, by the way. It's just this... And now it just goes black. I can't see where I'm scrolling. Oh. Oh, that's just like floating in nothingness. This must be what he meant by somebody having an imagination about these sorts of things. I think that's the Divine Tower. What if we keep going right more? And down? Okay. There's a place. Not sure what place it is. Another scary castle. I think this is the Red Temple. I think I know what that is. No idea what this is. This looks new. This all, oh God. Oh, fuck. There's so much new stuff, chat. There's so much new, I'm getting out of this map. Exit map, yes. Let's see if he has anything in his cupboard. Hey, that's mine. Not anymore. Take what you want, witch. Just please don't curse me. The Infinite Hotel. There are many ways into the hotel, one involving a bed, another a gate, and another a rope. However, the rest of the page is torn out. Oh well. I hope that counted for me reading a book. Oops. But yeah, this is my quest menu. Arrival. The Coven urged me to have protection, but I'm tired of their babying. I'm not a child anymore, and despite the awkward sailors, this week's worth of travel has been joyful isolation. But now, I'm finally here. It's time to find Marcus and tell him the news. Simon, our old teacher, has recently become a lord of this place, so I need to talk to him to find out where Marcus is. Is it this house? Yeah, this is the house. Look at all these books. Oh wow, a witch. Are you able to spit acid? That's a random question to ask. Well, are you? No, acid isn't an element of mine, but I knew a few witches that had it. They ruined a lot of cups. Interesting. So what exactly is this place? This place? Oh, it's a small library. One for helping new adventurers. Hey, that's me. Helping new adventurers? My father was an explorer. An adventurer, if you will. He came here long ago, you know, to see the edge of the world. And while he was very much a smart man, he didn't know basic stuff. So the forest ate him and his crew alive. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. I apologize for bringing things up. No, you're fine. It's just, I don't know. Been processing his death my entire life. So I do things, you know? Do things to hopefully prevent things. Excuse me. So feel free to read the books here. Hopefully they prevent something. Stats Volume 1. Health. 0 health means death. Good to know. Good to know. Health loss means less accuracy. Health loss means more damage taken. 20% health equals 80% more damage taken. Health loss greatly affects psychology. Stats Volume 2. Mana. Mana is required to cast all spells. Mana is required to cast some skills. Mana naturally regenerates. Some powerful equipment lowers mana. Stats Volume 3. Stamina. 50 plus dexterity equals max stamina. Evasion rate is tied to stamina. If evasion is 60% and half of stamina is used, then evasion will become 30%. Health loss works the same way for accuracy loss. Stats Volume 4. Attack. Attack increases damage to most physical skills. Attack provides protection against a few skills. Attack moderately affects psychology. Stats Volume 5. Magic. Magic increases damage to most magical skills. Magic reduces damage from dark and lightning. Magic slightly affects psychology. Stats Volume 6. Defense. Defense protects against all physical attacks. Defense protects against some elements. Defense increases damage to some skills. Defense increases damage to some spells. Defense moderately affects psychology. So I should explain the whole psychology thing. In this game, there's a combat psychology stat that, like, if your party has high combat psychology, they get buffs to, like, a bunch of invisible buffs to their stats because they're, like, confident that they're going to win, right? If you're losing the combat psychology, then your, like, character portrait gets, like, angry or determined or scared looking, and you're debuffed. You're pretty heavily debuffed. So if you're in a fight with, like, something that's way stronger than you, you can tell just by, like, looking at your portrait, like, oh shit, Violet looks scared. Oh no, big bad enemy's gonna fuck me up. Oh no. But if you look, like, angry, then you're like, oh, okay, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in for this fight. And once things are going your way in the fight, you'll look smug again. It's really cool. It's a really... This game has, like, a really deep mechanical complexity to it. Okay, back to learning. Stats Volume 9. Luck. Luck increases damage to some elements, like thread. Luck increases damage for bombs. Luck protects against thread. Luck increases critical hit rate. Every 2 is plus 1%. Players have a base critical hit chance of 5%. Luck greatly affects psychology. You've been reading a lot. What's that? The books. You've been reading them. Most people don't. I'm glad you are. Oh, sure, no problem. Sorry for interrupting your reading. I'll leave you to it. Learn all you can. Stats Volume 8. Dexterity. Dexterity affects movement order. Dexterity affects max stamina. Dexterity increases damage to some skills. Dexterity protects against some skills. Dexterity affects extra action. I don't know what the exact stats are, but if you have, like, a lot more dexterity than the opponent, you get to go twice. It's really cool. Spirit. Spirit protects against most elements. Increases damage to some elements or greatly affects psychology. Always read formulas. Oops. Status Encyclopedia Volume 1. Most elements cause innate effects. Fire burns, ice freezes, lightning paralyzes. 25 burning. 25% magic damage over time. Removes freezing and frozen. 3 turns. Freezing. Minus 10% dexterity and evasion. Doubles chance to be frozen. 3 turns. Frozen. Cannot move. Rare. Minus 25% defense and plus 25% physical damage taken. 1 to 2 turns. Paralyze. Cannot move. Uncommon. Must have a nervous system. 1 to 2 turns. Status Encyclopedia Volume 2. Powerful hits cause stagger and knockdown. The stronger the hit, the more likely they occur. Stagger. Halves knockdown resistance. Last until end of turn. Hidden effect. Knocked down 1 of 2. Minus 25% attack, evasion, accuracy, and defense. Minus 50% evasion. Minus 75% dexterity. Knocked down 2 of 2. Plus 50% damage taken. Removed through repositioning and benevolent wind. Knockdown resistance dependent on both the size of the target and its general stability. All dark spells cause curse. Curse is minus 25% spirit and recovery, minus 25% knockdown and stagger resistance, minus 50% luck. Oh shit. Chat, that means that dark actually synergizes with thread really well. Because thread attacks are blocked by the opponent's luck. And curse cuts their luck in half. Oh. We did it. Yeah, you did. Chat, you actually gave me like really good elements to work with. I think they're going to be good. I think it's chat. This might be it. This might be the run. This might be the time that I like beat this game because I can actually like kill everything. All holy spells remove curse. All holy spells applies blessed. Blessed. Minus 10% accuracy and spirit. Minus 25% luck and recovery. 50% curse resistance. Some enemies can inflict unique effects. Stamina drain. Minus 20% stamina regeneration rate cured by wind spells. Mana stop. Minus 20% mana regeneration rate cured by water and holy spells. Webbed. Minus 50% evasion and 75% dexterity. Poisoning an enemy does more than damage. If an enemy is flagged as poisoned, it will sometimes be too sick to act. Undead robots and those already covered in disease are immune to this concept. All poisons reduce attack, spirit, and dexterity by at least 10%. Different types of poisons can stack. Environmental effects. Cold areas slightly increase ice and water damage. Hot areas slightly increase fire damage. Dry areas slightly increase fire damage. Wet areas slightly increase lightning damage. Cluttered areas lower accuracy and evasion. Most spells can contribute to the environment. Effects reset after battle. Alright. Finished doing some reading. Now to go have one of my favorite interactions that has gotten like added to the game. Hello, I haven't seen you here before. I take it you're a farmer? That I am. How are you able to grow plants out here? I mean, this part of the world has no sunlight. That's true. But this part of the world has a lot of heat and energy underground. Explain. It's the evil below us. Oh, I see. The plants grow because of evil. The further down you go, the hotter it becomes. If it wasn't for that, this entire place would be covered in snow. Interesting. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? No, I'm fine. Just looking around, that's all. Oh, okay. Well, see you around. You too. I will never go swimming in the water around here. You never know what's in it. That you do not. By the way, your hair is amazing. You're a witch, aren't you? That I am. My grandmother always said, treat witches with respect, otherwise they'll curse you. Being nice to me because I might curse you isn't exactly respect. It's fear. Oh, I don't mean to argue with you, wise witch. I'm just telling you like it is. Please, take my door. Take your... What? My door. The door to this very house. Take it. It belongs to you now. Huh? Lady, you're not making any sense. You said you're giving me the door to your house? Yes, I am. That door is made of powerful wood, straight from Crow Island. So it reacts to the power of witches. Now take it. It's yours. Just walk over there and rip it off. So, like, I just take it off the hinges and everything? Yep, right off the hinges. I do sense something different about this thing. Its wood definitely came from my home island. Go on now, take it. Are you really sure about this? My husband likes building things. Making a new door will give him something to do. All right, here goes. An actual door. You got it? Yeah, I got it. Where did it go? It's, actually, where did it go? Oh, it's in my inventory. It's in your what? Never mind. Witch magic. Thanks for the door, old lady. It's some high-quality wood. You have a good day, witch. Yeah, you have a good day as well. Did you just take the door off my house? Yeah. Why? Your wife said I could have it. I think she's afraid of witches. Wait, you're a witch? You're noticing this now? Oh, carry on then. Carry on. Please, ma'am, keep the door. We mean you no harm. You have a nice day. Yes, of course. You as well. Chat, check this out. Check this. The door is a weapon. It's a two-handed shield. It's a class of weapons that got added. It's called Great Shield. Wild stuff. I love... personally, I love that Leaf added Great Shields. Also, look, there's erudition. So I can actually buy base stuff. I know this isn't optimal. Adorable. Yes, adorable. I know this isn't optimal, but I'm gonna spend some of my AP. I'm gonna spend it on some fun spells. Oh, I'm definitely taking matter erasure. Reduce all of enemy's stats by 7%? Hell yes. Hell yes. And I think I'll grab... Honestly, this, I am building her as a glass cannon, so let's double down on that and just buy attack stats for now. Colored hair, you must be a witch. What do you want? Nothing. Then why are you talking to me? No reason. There is a reason. I'm grinding my charisma. There's obviously a reason. There's really not. You're placing a curse on me right now, aren't you? What? A curse. You're placing one on me through this very conversation. Darkness is not even an element of mine. And even if it was, curses are more complicated than that. Got my eye on you. Oh, fuck me, you're a witch! Please don't curse me. Calm down, no one's getting cursed. Then why are you talking to me? I'm just walking around is all. Carry on, sorry for scaring you. Let's go in this house here. Renting beds to the Lazic military isn't the most profitable activity, but it is consistent. Oh, darn. Nothing. Can't steal anything from these people. What the hell? What would happen if I touched it again? Well, only one way to find out. Violet doing the scientific method over here. Yeah, I know what this is. This is the fast travel crystal. Opens up the fast travel network. This is crazy. See, all these crystals are deactivated. And there's kind of a bunch of them. Now, like, I like to use the fast travel hub thing to kind of like track, because like this is one of the parts of the game that it looks like Leaf built in a certain way so that it would be big enough for him to fit everything he wants to add into the game. I hope. So you can see that, like, upper left quadrant over here, all the crystals it's full of crystals. All that content's been added. Lower left here, there's a handful of open bits, open spaces. Lower right, like half of it is open. Upper right, over half of it is open. So, like, just based on the crystals, Leaf is like a little over halfway done adding shit. This game is maybe going to double in size. And that's not counting the stuff that he adds that like doesn't have a crystal associated with, because crystals, those are areas, those are places you can teleport to. So if he's adding stuff like he did here in Southern Codis, where he added this area, found 34 gold. Locked. Oh no, I don't want to go here yet. That's an area that's way too high level for me, and I'll need my party members for. But if I go like south down here to Hidden Hall. Hidden Hall is the dungeon, like, that once you get deep into it, like, this is harder than end game content because it locks out once you get your other two party members, so you have to do it solo as Violet. Okay. We've got a vampiric bat, a creeper, and a cursed plant. Wait, creeper like Minecraft? Huh. I'm being silly. So every element has this like ability called prepare element. Self 2 turns, doubles accuracy, halves mana cost, plus 50% magic, dexterity, and entropy resistance. For thread, prepare thread gives you magic, luck, and thread resistance. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Prepare Entropy. Oh no, I got poisoned. And then I'm gonna... Oh. This monster is flashing. That means it has, like, prepared an attack. And I'm gonna go big or go home. I'm gonna DOT them all. Oh. Lucky me. Lucky me. They missed. They missed. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare thread here. Creeper is too hard to move. Sleep pollen. I don't like that. I don't like that. Fuck you, cursed plant. And then I'm just gonna lunge. One battle, level up. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here, chat. The leveling, not all your stats go up when you level up. So your HP and MP, that's like HP pretty much always goes up whenever you level up. MP going up by 1, that doesn't always happen. My attack went up by 1, my dexterity went up by 1. So leveling up is not the only way to get more powerful. Yeah, I found 30 gold. You gotta find, like, new equipment and shit. Tech 4, Divine Tower offline. There's these things in the world called tech doors that you have to increase your tech level in order to unlock, which... Found one minor healing potion, which, I guess I should probably... I'm gonna, like, do some of Hidden Hall, and then I'm gonna go unlock my ghost village. Shit, I got poisoned and cursed. Yeah, boy! GGEZ. What elements won the vote? Hi, Void Master! So the 4 elements that won, I'll show you the 2 that I've got on Violet. Entropy and Thread won the top 2 spots, and then the next 2 down were Dark and Sodium. So once I get my other 2 party members, I'll give them Dark and Sodium. But Violet's using Entropy and Thread, which actually synergize pretty well. What are these? Sprites. Yeah. Take that. I'm much more of a Sierra Mist girly. Get out of here. That Sprite shit. Sodium magic. I didn't realize that McDonald's offered a wizard classes. Amazing. Yeah, sodium is actually, like... I was looking up elements earlier. I'm gonna turn... I don't know, the background music here seems kind of loud to me, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I was looking up the elements just to see what I might have to work with. Sodium is actually, like, a pretty good, like, sort of healer tank type of element. Which is weird. Which is weird, right? You would think... Oh, chat, check it out. That little wing icon, that means that I get a second turn. That's the extra turn. So I must be a lot faster than this cursed plant. So let's see. Go ahead and repair thread, and then I can cast puncture since I get 2 turns. Booyah. You fucked with the wrong bitch. Oh, look what we got here. Oh, look, it's just one bat. It's just one little vampiric bat. I wonder if I can just... Yeah. Huh. I would have assumed sodium would be like a DOT of some kind. That's kind of how I quantify it whenever I check the ingredients list on my food log. No, sugar is the IRL DOT. Sugar. Egg medic. I got an egg medic. Sugar's the shit that's killing you slowly. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything about I don't know nothing about any what you call it? Health stuff. Okay, so I got this egg medic accessory, this miscellaneous. It increases the amount of damage I take by 10%, but it doubles my recovery. Nah, sugar would be buffs. Lies. Health vomit noise. Health. So in this game, every turn, because Violet is a witch, she gains back hit points, HP, MP, and stamina. So your recovery is like how much of that stuff you get back every turn. But also, this increases my luck by 1 to 2. So I'm gonna equip it. I'm gonna use the egg medic. We're gonna go to the next floor of Hidden Hall. We're not into like the hard part of Hidden Hall yet. I will show you that briefly. I'll show you that a little briefly because I'm going to try to death run an item. Luck build, here we go. Yeah. Threat entropy is a luck build. Like that's just what that is. Okay, I'm going to fight this because I want to level up again. Let me just entropic field. Okay, and they're both gearing up for something, so I'm going to guard. Oof. It's too hard to move. Oh, here's another thing. Basically, a lot of spells have cooldowns. So you see I can't do my AoE again for another 2 turns. That's why I voted for it. Oh, thanks, Doomsknight. Although I think that maybe you misunderstood luck build. There's not a whole lot of randomness in a luck build. It's too hard to move me whenever I wake up in the morning. True. True. Okay, so I'm just gonna cast Puncture. And then I'll clean up the creeper with a regular attack. I'm enjoying this. Me too. I'm enjoying leveling up. Yay, my magic and defense went up. Knowing nothing about this game, I voted on all options that mentioned luck. Yeah, that tracks. And honestly, it works out. Because stuff that all, like, does luck, like, stacks pretty well. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Gonna prepare entropy this time. So hopefully I just one-shot everything. Okay, not quite. Get him. Okay, I think that's all of the items on this floor. The other thing I really like about this game is that the enemies are like sprites on the map. Like you can avoid enemies just by like juking them and stuff. Owie. Oh well. Puncture time. which I really enjoy. I dig that. Like, I think the first game that I played that did that... Oh, that's a boss. That's a boss. I'm gonna go back and save before we fight him. Because I talked to a lot of people. I did my charisma grinding. And I read a bunch of books. So I don't wanna risk losing all of that, because I don't remember if I saved on the way in. Do you heal to full HP and MP after combat? I haven't noticed. Yes, you do. Like, as soon as combat ends, you just regenerate to full health. I've played RPGs like that before. Grandia 2 worked like that, but if you didn't juke it correctly, the enemy could catch up with you and ambush you. Yeah, and this game, it's something similar. So, like, you will notice once I get to the next area, if enemies are a lot higher, like, if enemies are higher level than you, they will not just chase you, but they'll be faster than you. They'll be really fast. If you're higher level, the enemies will chase you, but they'll be slower. And if you're a lot higher level, the enemies will run away from you rather than try to catch you, which is really cool. All right, boss fight time. Okay, we got a sprite, an orc mage, and a sprite. Well, I think I can one-shot the sprites. That's very cool. Yeah, it's super cool. Like, Leif Anderson has done an amazing job with this game. Hell yes, the DOT killed them both. And then I can guard. Very cool. And I'm going to prepare entropy again. Oh, I'm going to guard. Oh, okay. I'm going to get, like, caught in a loop if I keep doing this. So I'm just going to entropic stare him again. And then guard. Owie. But now I get to double up. So I think I'm gonna... Just realized that entropy is a DOT effect, and then was like, duh, of course it is. It's literally a DOT effect in real life. I know, right? It's a good point. Okay, we're gonna entropic field him again. And then we're gonna guard, and we're gonna puncture. Yeesh. Okay. Angry face because we're locking in. Angry face because we're locking in. Combat psychology. Combat psychology. I think I can finish this with... No, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raise my weapon. And then I'm gonna lunge at him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Damn, my attack stat is huge. Oh, because I ended it with the buff to the massive buff to my attack stat from raised weapon. Loot time. More money, more money. A lot more money. Okay, I think this is the floor. Yeah. I have an ominous feeling. One that involves me getting fucked. You're so right, Violet. Which is why I am going to... this dungeon here, Nameless Hall here, or Hidden Hall, or whatever it's called. This is, like, I've read, is the most difficult content in the game. Because once you get... I'm in danger, exactly. Because once you get your other two party members, you're locked out of this. And you get those party members really early in the game. So, you can only come here with just Violet at a pretty low level. So I'm going to try. Oh, no. So that is a Demon Gator and a Toxic Cobra. We are not going to fight them. Oh, shit, I wasn't able to escape. Oh, I'm glad that they haven't... Oh, shit. And I got one shot. Chat. Now there's a weapon that I can get here if I just, like, try to death run it. But I don't know. Do you want me to try and get this OP weapon and potentially die a bunch of times trying to get it? Or, yes. Doomsnight says yes. Well, all right, Doomsnight. I'll try at least one more time. I don't fully remember where it was. Oh, but you can see how, like, fast the enemies are moving here. Oh, shit. They move a little bit erratically. I think I passed it over. Fuck. Orc Berserker, Spider Behemoth, Countdown. Oh, I remember these enemies. The countdown enemies literally, they will just count down. And they're really tanky, and if you don't kill them before they end their countdown, then they blow up and they kill you. Fuck. 3. Yeah. Okay, cool. I escaped. Scythe of Struggle. Here we go. That's the weapon that I was trying to get. But now I have to fight again, and it randomizes enemies every time. So now we got a Bullfrog, Demon Gator, and Orc Berserker. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I'm going to go ahead and... No, I'm going to keep these on, even though this has much better stats. No, because it increases my dexterity. Was that Jeremiah? I haven't seen him in a while. Boo. 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 Boo your pun. Okay, let's see if I can get back. Oh, it's chasing me. Oh, it's chasing me. And I did it. Safe. Safe. I got the Scythe of Struggle. Now, it's not a super OP weapon, like, in the context of the rest of the game, but for early levels like this, the Scythe of Struggle is pretty freaking good. It doubled my luck stat. Like, check that out. All the way to 4. Gaming. Yes. We are gaming now, chat. Except it's me, so it's gaming with a Y in there. That got my blood pumping a little bit, not gonna lie. I was genuinely scared. I was scared. I was shaking in my boots. Shaking in my little cyborg boots. But okay, alright. That's as much of Hidden Hall as I want to do. So let's go ahead and go off into the Wooden Ocean. Well, let's invade some more people's privacy first, real quick. What's a witch doing in my house? Did you come here to curse me or something? No, I'm just walking around. That's all. Are you related to that warlock? You guys dress kinda similar. Yeah, Marcus is my brother. Oh, how cute. Well, your brother is a cunt. Excuse me? All of you witch fucks are exactly the same. Kidnap children, use their blood for your spells and youth. Cursing and cutting down those that have the basic human decency to remotely oppose you. All while heralded as heroes because our king was too desperate and naive to keep Lazik's shield. Is this leading somewhere? Sounds like a great way to get cursed, buddy, lol. True. No, not really. I just hate your kind is all. Some things just need to be said in this world, and telling you witches off is one of them. For the record, I don't do any of the fucked up things you just described, and neither does my brother. If I was younger, I'd stick my blade right into your throat for lying. But I'm a nobody now. Nobody with no magic and no blade. But even if I was younger, you'd just heal up within the hour. Because of that cursed regeneration you all have. Divine magic, some call it. Dark ritual is more accurate. I'm growing tired of this conversation. I'll be honest. I said a lot. Perhaps too much. It was pretty stupid of me. Disrespecting a witch, especially to their faces, just asking to be curt. You were right, Voidmaster. Even he agrees with you. So here's the deal. I'm gonna give you this magic rifle. What? Chat, what? And in return, you don't curse me. What the fuck? I didn't realize this was here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, magic rifles are a thing in this setting. Magic rifle. What the hell is this thing? Like I said, it's a magic rifle. Or at least that's what they call it. There was some drunk arguing about it being named something else. All I know is that it works. Point it at a thing, infuse magic, and boom. No more thing. Where did you get it? Got it from the body of some rich Perusian cunt. He came here to explore, wanting to be famous. He never got famous. I see. So what do you say? No curse? Sure, no curse. But you still insulted the fuck out of me. Called me and my brother child murderers. But I'll let that slide but only because you gave me this. It really saved your ass. Assuming this thing actually does what you say it does. Oh, it does. You can believe that. Now leave before I say more disrespectful things. I got no more stuff to give. We'll see about that. Stole your pocket money. Okay, I gotta see what the stats on this magic rifle are. Plus 25% magic. Okay, so yeah, not as good as my scythe, but yeah. Yeah. Poetry of Bronze, Volume 12. In the Western Library, you'll learn everyone cares for themselves. Damn, Diane is bleak. She needs a hug or something. Damn, kind of want to learn curses now if people will give me free stuff for not cursing them. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of Etsy witches who sell magic courses who will teach you how to curse people for a price. I don't know, maybe you could go to your local library, find a magic tome in the forbidden section, learn curses, profit. Poetry of Bronze, Volume 21. Finally, something easy to find in that godforsaken forest. It's just north of Wooden Edge. Can't miss it. The first answer is 6. So there's these little areas called Poetries of Bronze. They're little puzzles. And there's a bunch of them. And for beating them, you get puzzle pieces and some other loot. And there's an area of the game that more of it unlocks the more puzzle pieces you have. And some of the books you'll find will give you hints for finding and solving the Poetries of Bronze. I think I could get some free things without curses if I had a magic rifle. Fun fact, getting things for free because you have a rifle, magic or otherwise, magic notwithstanding, has a name. It's called theft and intimidation. Or is that burglary? I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But, yeah. It's, I don't recommend it. Chat, please do not end up in jail because you tried to get free stuff by threatening someone with a rifle you said was magic. That's no good. Cadiz is separated into two parts, north and south, but the bridge that connects the two has collapsed, and beneath northern Cadiz is where the Hollows is. No cheating on my wife for me then. Oh, the horrors me must endure. How horrific. I know, right? I was being sarcastic. Oh. That reminds me, we're gonna go check out the bridge. We're gonna go look at the bridge. Different perspective. This game isn't just top down. Sometimes you look at your characters from the side. I take one lunch break and he's already halfway done. He's much faster than he looks. Jahan. Earth magic makes building a whole lot easier. That said, I need to take a break. This bridge always collapses at least a few times a year. Just so happens me and my Master Mason Jahan were on the south side. We could detour back home through the forest, seeing that's where we live in the first place. Excuse me. Oh dang, it's a PS1 game now. Yeah! But Jahan always has to repair things as he sees them. It's both a gift and a curse. Okay. Let's finally go to the Wooden Ocean. We're playing Wooden Ocean. Now we're going to go into the Wooden Ocean. Knocking down an opponent can severely lower their combat effectiveness. Try using heavy swings to inflict this devastating effect. Why are you telling me this? I don't know. I just felt like saying it. Have a nice day. Yeah, you too. This path leads straight into the Wooden Ocean. Be careful. Excuse me, ma'am, but it's dangerous out there. I'll be fine. Ma'am, please reconsider. I said I'll be fine. She has no idea. So I'm looping back around because I remember that there's some loot here. Simple Shepherd. Pretty sure I can just... Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the Scythe of Struggle lets you use dagger abilities as well as scythe abilities, which is pretty interesting. There's a bunch of weapons in the game that will do that. So I know that there's a path that'll let me go back into Southern Cadiz and grab that loot. that treasure chest that's up north side. Just gotta find it. Merp, merp. Daggers. Combat. Skull Spider. Pretty sure I fought a bunch of these in Zelda Ocarina of Time. God, I haven't thought of Ocarina of Time in a long time. Hammer. Bow. Bunch of basic ass gear here. Okay. Not quite strong enough to one-shot these things. So yeah, you can see I went straight from like the end of one combat where I was poisoned, I was at like half health or something. I had used some mana, got into another fight, immediately back to full stats. Okay, I think I've found the path. Yeah! Now we get the stuff in the chests. Yeah, I knew that I wanted this for a reason, but I didn't remember what it was. Ring of Luck! It increases my luck by another 2 points. Just all the way to 6! Luck is no longer my lowest stat. That's defense at 5. I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Entropy Thread, I'm building this as a... I'm building just such a glass cannon build. Still can't one-shot these guys. But that's fine. I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I'm going the correct way for the plot, but not the way that I want to go. I want to go back to the road. You don't need HP if everything's dead. Exactly. If you just do enough damage. Damage is what ends fights. If you just do enough damage, you don't need the rest of your stats. What are you doing out here? You know how dangerous this place is? I'm a witch. This don't faze me. Oh, right, the hair. I should have realized. So what are you guys doing out here? Us? Oh, we're just coming back from a patrol. You know, glory to the Empire. Did you guys find anything? Find? No, we don't find things. We stick to the road and stop at the wood line. Need more people to go into there. Way more people. Anyways, why are you here? You asked this earlier. Yeah, and you didn't answer. Bridge broke. Taking detour. And you're gonna do that by yourself? Obviously. I see. Well, if you want my advice, I don't. Just hang out in South Cottis. It'll take a few days, but the bridge will be fixed before you know it. Waiting is better than dying. Thank you for the advice I didn't ask for. I'll be sure to ignore it. You witches really are rude. Soldier over here thinking, wait, am I a coward? No, he is not thinking that. He's thinking, wait, this bitch insane. Thank you for the compliment. Patrols usually got more guys, but compared to others, this place ain't too bad, especially when we got a mage with us. Ah, a fellow magic user. Are you here to replace me? Replace you? No, I'm just here because the bridge is down. Trying to see Lord Simon. Oh, that guy. There's something off with that guy. What do you mean? He claims he's a powerful mage, but the Academy never heard of him. That's because he's from Crow Island. He trained with us witches. He trained with witches? So he's a warlock. No, his mother wasn't a witch. Or at least we don't think she was. Interesting. Well, witch, I'll be leaving this monster-infested land soon. If you ever see me in Lazic City, let me know. I'll gladly procure some potions for you. Procure some potions for me? Is that some strange pickup line for witches? Perhaps. No offense, but that was pathetically bad. You'll need to do way better than that. And also, you mage types aren't exactly my type. And what exactly is your type? Not you, that's for sure. Oh, so you prefer hulking men with big dicks and no brains? That's a convoluted way to say you have a small dick. Surely you jest. Surely it is. Good day, witch. I regret we ever met. Mutual. I know it's just subtext, but definitely think that Violet is a bit lesbian coded. Certainly in this conversation. Oh boy, a Claymore. Oh boy, I get an extra turn. Fuck you, pumpkin. Continuing down the road. Oldman, I need your help. What's the matter? Colored hair. You're a witch, right? Yeah, that I am. I knew the dream was true. Dream? I had a dream that would help me guide my people. You know, my assignment. Assignment? Oh, you're not educated. My mistake. I thought you were with your accent. You're not very medieval sounding, to be honest. First of all, I am educated. And second of all, what are you even talking about? What is this? What do you want? I'm sorry, I overstepped my bounds. Just believe me when I say I need your help. Okay, what do you need help on? Important things? Important things like what? Things of extreme importance. Get to the fucking point already. West of here lies a town I was supposed to watch over. My assignment, mission, never thought I would run into this situation. What are you saying? Speak up. The ghosts won't listen to me. The what? An entire town of ghosts are under my care, and they just won't listen to me. But according to the rules here, they'll listen to you since you're a witch. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, that's what I said when I watched the educational video about this place. But no, we have to follow the magazine to please the curative standard. Why do you say random nonsense words? Oh yeah, not educated, forgot. Damn, your accent throws me off. Please wait here for a moment. I need to consult with my advisor. Damn it, Miguel, you're never going to be an angel if you can't keep basic secrets. Mother will be forever disappointed. Damn you, Valles. TV fuck should have picked me over you. You done? Ahem. Where were we? Experiencing a psychiatric episode. That's right, the ghosts. Thank you for reminding me. The town is west of here. Please help manage it. There is a great deal of money in it for you. Like, a great deal. Trust me. Tremendous. Well, over time, that is. Sure, guy. I believe you. Great. In that case, I'll go now. Bye. And then he teleports. I guess it's official. I am going crazy. Well, of course we gotta go west now. We gotta find out what's up with this. And here we are at the ghost town. Requires tech level 2. Evening. Ghost town, population 7, average happiness 0, progress to 8, 63%. Economy 6, unemployed 2. Enemy attack rate 341. So there's a town management sim embedded in this turn-based RPG. Glad of you to come. So, who are you exactly? I am the one assigned to making this town flourish. But the ghosts here refuse to listen to me. Some of them are just laze around doing nothing. You, however, they will obey. Ghosts are naturally inclined to follow witches. In fact, there are even potions for it. So, what should I tell them to do? There is construction for making the town larger, science for making the town more efficient, mining for generating income, golem engineering for a golem, and shipbuilding when our tech level becomes high enough. The golem is a powerful ally that will follow you around the mines, whereas the shipbuilding will offer you a powerful ghost ship to sail with. Ghost ship? Just to tell these lazy bums what to do, okay? Some are already working, but a few, well, aren't. So what's in it for me? Besides a giant murder machine that follows you in certain places? And a freaking ghost ship, for crying out loud? Well, money. Lots of money. Hell, even a bank down the road. Interesting. In fact, take this. 175 gold. This is the amount of money we generated since you arrived off that ship. Come back to me whenever a little bit of time has passed and there will be more. Thanks. But wait. How do you know when I came out here on the ship? Just take the money, will ya? Good luck out there. And may my assignment, this town, be complete or flourish or whatever. Yeah, sure. So I get to, manage this town and stuff and, get money from the mining that they do. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I definitely don't have enough gold for that. Just going to hire another scientist here. And then how many unemployed do I have? One. I'm going to hire the other one onto construction, I think. And then also 5,000 gold. Okay. Don't really have, at least I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have enough money to really do any of that stuff. Welcome, store level 1. It might be. Yeah, I can buy some slightly better robes. Yeah, I'll buy these shadow robes. I'm just gonna look at the weapons here. Okay. Put on my new robes. God, my magic is already 34. That Scythe of Struggle really putting in work for me. And then here's the important bit about the ghost town is that it has access to this. It's got this stone. And the stone has your talent tree. Every one of these nodes is a talent, and they all do really weird things, like this one. Increases your art level. And your art level is applied to tech doors. What the fuck does that mean? That's ghost town stuff. Defensive mind, plus 20% to defense, spirit, and mana. And these talents apply to all of your party members. Destiny, plus 10% to all of your stats. Self-reliant, plus 25% health and recovery, minus 20% summoning. Summoner, plus 25% summoning. Offensive mind, plus 20% to attack, magic, dexterity, and luck. Diplomat, triple charisma gain. I'm absolutely taking this. This is such a good talent to take early game. It unlocks leadership, increase military by population. Nope, not doing that. Craftsman, minus 75% tool cost to engineering and construction. Nope. Tinkerer, plus 1 engineering level applied to tech doors. Gotta have that, Riz. No, for real. I was explaining this earlier. Every time when you talk to an NPC for the first time, you gain a little bit of charisma experience. So you have to talk to a bunch of different NPCs to increase your charisma. And your charisma is a hidden stat, so you can't see how high it is. But in late game areas, or later game areas, mid game, I don't know. This game keeps getting bigger, so it's difficult to track. But in like later game areas, you have to have a certain amount of charisma in order to get certain quests or to advance certain quests. So having that, it's really, really good. Patience costs 7 talent points, but it gives you 9. Late game. This is the late game talents. If you're like, I want talents, but I want them late game, and I want to have a bunch late game. That's for you. Also, it's like the stealth apology for anybody who starts playing the game and doesn't know that this talent tree exists, and then like gets to end game and then finds out that it exists, and then they're like, oh shit, I've got like 10 talent points. Oh, I can just buy patience and get even more. That's actually kind of nice. Advanced mathematics, double research and engineering speed. Nope. Scientific method, triple research speed. Tempting. Arcane locksmith, triple tech level on tech doors. Nope. Inspiration, double research and construction speed. Now, I don't really remember what all this like talent tree has to offer. But I know, actually, magic weapons. If magic is greater than attack, double attack. Interesting. Forged in Fire. Plus 20% attack and magic with immunity to fire debuffs. Plus 50% fire resistance. Fate. Plus 50% luck. Plus 10% crit chance. Okay, that's really tempting. That's really tempting. Cultist. Plus 20% attack, magic, and immunity to dark debuffs. Plus 50% dark resistance. Ruthless Strategist. Party needs 33% less dexterity for extra action. Enemies need 33% more dexterity for extra action. Shit, there are so many good talents, but you get talent points so seldom that it's like, It's always hard to decide what to spend your talent points on, you know? I think I'm going to save one for now. Well, no, because I get another one at level 10. Okay. So, chat, I'm of two minds on this. Either we just go ahead and spend this right now because, like, luck build. Gotta have the 50% extra luck. Gotta have it. It's so good. Or I wait and I research the talent tree in between streams because I'm planning on streaming next Friday, more Wood and Ocean. I can research the talent tree in between then because I know that some of the that it's like the talents get better the further away from the center of the talent tree you go. And there's some that are like truly game changing. I'm good with that option too. Well, you're no help at all. Yeah, I think I'm going to just save my talent point for now. Unless, Gotta think. So one of the talents that I'm thinking of, one of the late game talents, I think it's straight down, but I don't remember. There's these items that you can get from the shop in your town once it gets upgraded a bit. Actually, fuck. It might not even need to be upgraded. I might be able to go buy it right now. But there's these potions that you can get that will summon a ghost, and it acts as another party member. And you can pick what element the ghost is, right? So, saving talent point is valid, but reckless decision making is also valid. You're no help at all. No help at all. But yeah, there's a talent, like normally whenever you drink these, reckless decision making it is then. All right. We're buying it. Romantic begin battles blessed, enemies begin cursed. That actually might be really, really fucking good. Because curse cuts enemy luck in half. And threat abilities do more damage to enemies with low luck. Oh, but blessed also reduces your luck, I think. Or does it increase your luck? I don't remember. I'll have to find that out. But yeah. Anyway, for right now, I'm saving, so we're locking in those changes because this is an RPG Maker game. You can't save to multiple slots. I would assume that blessed would increase your luck. I would assume that too, but it might not. I know that blessed and cursed both have, like, blessed gives you some buffs and some debuffs. Like, it reduces your accuracy slightly. So I don't know. I don't know. Poetry of Bronze, Volume 10. The Island of Sand has a puzzle that makes no sense. Until I remember, memory is temporary. Listen to the book that barely speaks. You'll finish at the knees. Poetry of Bronze, Volume 11. Plasma Cave has a simple one for us travelers. Just explore the world and you'll be fine. Okay. All right. I think I need to, like, lock in a bit on doing some progress because I was really hoping that I would get my other 2 party members by the time, like, before I finished stream. And I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. I'm not even in Northern Codice yet. So, blessed. Plus 25% luck and recovery. Oh, shit. Thank you for looking that up. Okay. Okay. Chat, we know what the next talent I buy is going to be. Why do the Treants have psychic powers? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, I just got. I think I accidentally wandered into an area off of the main path. Dang. Okay, well, learned from that mistake. Those trees. Those trees. Those trees got hands. They did! One of them had mind powers. One of them used psychic magic. But like metaphorically. They got branches. They got limbs. Okay, I think this is the road that will actually take me to Northern Codice without me dying the death. Blessed Branch. Is that a... Yeah, that's a staff. I'm not going to have Violet use that, but I might have another party member use that. Might have our sodium mage use that. Oh, and now I'm back here. So is the wooden ocean just a sea of trees? Yes. Kind of. It's... This wooden ocean is just a very, very, very big forest that is very, very difficult to navigate. Out here on, like, the edge of the world. Wooden Ocean is also the name of the video game that I am playing. And, it means a couple of other things, but those other things are spoilers. One of them is a thing that you might already be having some inklings about. But, I'll leave that for the game to reveal in its own due time. Stop, who goes there? A lone woman? Who else is with you? No one? There's no way you came here just by yourself. Well, I did. Really? Yeah. God damn. You must be a witch or something. Actually, I am. I don't understand. Head hurty, brain empty. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine if you don't understand. Really? Yeah. God damn. I must be stupid or something. Stop wasting the lady's time, man. She's a witch that has, like, witch stuff to do. Like what? I don't know, turn people into newts and shit. I ain't privy to witch culture. Wait, that NPC is me. It's you! It's you. I just know I don't want to be a fucking newt. What's a newt? You don't know what a newt is? No, that's why I'm asking. Sorry to interrupt your guys' discussion, but I need to see Lord Simon. You're not going to turn him into a newt, are you? No, I can't turn people into newts. I'm not a hex witch. What kind of witch are you, then? I'm a direct witch. Direct witch? We don't deal with incantations and mumbo-jumbo. So you're a sorcerer, then? No, I'm a witch. But if you do sorcerer stuff instead of witch stuff, wouldn't that mean you're not a witch? Just a female sorcerer? I suppose? This guy seems weirdly, I don't know, respectful almost. At least he's trying to get out of her way. My favorite witch is maybe a sandwich. God. I think you broke her soul. She got that existential crisis look on her face. I didn't mean to. It's just, you know, if you don't do witch stuff, you can't call yourself a witch. It's like straight up logic, yo. You guys seem highly educated for guards. Oh, you too? I thought you were just a local. Same here. No, I'm not from here. Wait a second. Where are you from? An island far away from here? Oh, that's not what... Sure. So where's Lord Simon? Simon? Oh, he's in the mansion right behind us. Thanks. We're done talking here. Fair enough. Soldier 2 is like, maybe I don't want to pry into the Witcher's business. The Witcherer's business. Think maybe you're getting confused with CD Projekt Red's game. Another witch in our town? That's great news. You know, growing up I was terrified of witches. Eating kids, giving curses. There were a lot of nasty rumors about you guys. Well, unfortunately, some of those rumors are accurate. A few bad apples. More than a few. And bad isn't the word to describe them. Poisoned is more accurate. I see. Well, thank you, witches, for your help in the war. If it wasn't for your kind, Lazik's shield would be speaking Perusian right now. You have a good day, witch. Yeah, you too. Oh, hello. Can I help you? Yeah, I'm looking for Lord Simon. I was told back home he lived in a giant mansion like this. So she admits eating children is not quote-unquote bad. That's not what just happened here. Not at all. I was told back home he lived in a giant mansion like this. Yep, this be the place. Welcome. So where is he? Just head up this hallway. He'll be on your left. Need anything else? I mean, we sell rooms here. No, I'm good, thank you. I should learn how to read. You should. It's a good skill to have. I don't sleep much. What? What do you mean you don't sleep much? Well, I don't. We'll just leave it at that. Are you a vampire? Excuse me? Well, are you? No. You are one. I knew it. What? Either that or a witch. Wait a second. You're a vampire witch! How are you not fired? I knew it. That's something a vampire witch would say. No, it isn't. That's also something they would say. Bye. A witch? Are you from Crow Island? Simon, it's me, Violet. Violet, really? Is something wrong? No, everything's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to deliver Marcus some news. News? What happened? Someone isn't with us anymore. Someone very important to me and him. So I came to tell him in person instead of a letter. I see. So your hair finally came through. Didn't expect you to actually be a Violet. Guess it was fate. No, it wasn't fate. Fate is subtle. Fate is disconnected. Your name being Violet was forced. Huh? I'm sorry, you're here for your brother. Yeah, you know where he is? He left 6 weeks ago. Where did he go? Some crazy place. Crazy place? The Infinite Hotel, he called it. The Infinite what? The Infinite Hotel. He said it's where everyone goes when they die. And that apparently, there's an entrance somewhere in Wooden Ocean. He thinks the afterlife is a hotel building. That doesn't make any sense. That's what I said. But he didn't care. Any way I can find him? He's been reading a lot of books recently. Go upstairs to the main library. He might have left something behind. All right. I'll go there right away. You know, Violet, before you go, you really do look like her. Look like who? Your mom, Mesra. Next tabletop game I run, the afterlife is 100% going to be a hotel you can just visit. Yeah, do it. That actually sounds pretty awesome. Sounds like it would make for a fun story. But maybe watch more of my streams of this game, or play it for yourself before that. Of all your sisters, you look like her the most. And you got a lot of sisters. The only thing off is the hair color. Oh. Thanks, I guess. What's the last thing you remember before coming here? I don't know. Lazic Hand, I suppose? Lazic Hand? The place you got your ship ride? You don't remember anything before that? You don't remember Crow Island? Why are you asking me this? No reason, just curious. I'm sure I remember stuff before that. I mean, I remember you, don't I? Yeah, I guess you do. I have one more question, though. No offense, Simon, but I don't have time for all this. Just one more question, that's it. Fine, what is it? Heroes are nothing more than idealized violence. There is nothing romantic about them in the slightest. Does this anger you? Does that anger me? Yeah, does it? Simon, with all due respect, what in the actual fuck are you even asking me? Are you looking for a code word or something? No, you're good. Go find your brother. Sorry for wasting your time. Very weird interaction. Evening. I'm really trying. I'm not going to spoil things for you, chat. This game is awesome. And when we get to the twist, the reveal about this, it's very good. Common Tactics Volume 1. Shields naturally attract enemies. Why exactly? No one knows. Perhaps it's because those that carry shields are larger targets. Or perhaps they have a shield fetish and act upon that urge. But nonetheless, those that carry shields are more likely to be attacked. So we're just gonna go... Oh, we are gonna talk to this guy because he gives us a quest. Would you by chance be a witch? What gave it away? Was it the witch clothes? Ah, good. Also, are you a witch with adventurous, risk-taking tendencies? And add long walks on the beach and you've got my general archetype. So I take it you're interested in what I have to say. I don't know, what are you saying? Are you familiar with the succubus? Yeah, I had one as a nanny growing up. She was so overprotective. Wouldn't let me eat peanut butter. Thought I was allergic because my mom was. You were raised by a succubus? So what do you want? Well, I would like you to hunt one down and bring its corpse back to me. You're not gonna... make love to it, right? Oh god, no, that's just barbaric. Oh, that's a relief. I'm just gonna eat it. Bruh. But just its heart, though. Everything else isn't necessary. Had a bad experience of toenails getting stuck in my teeth. The fuck? I have a large amount of money back home. Bruh! I'll be able to magically transfer the money straight into your account upon completion. Did you just say magically transfer? So, are you interested? With your cannibalism request? I mean, if it's an evil succubus, fuck 'em. In that case, thank you and have a nice day. Yeah. You too. So now I have a new quest to get a succubus heart. Yay! Angels Volume 3. Why this mechanism is put in place is unknown. Some argue that it wasn't even put in place at all, that it in fact just is. Like fire just burns the skin, or water cleans the soul, but nonetheless it exists, and many tales and heroes have fallen victim to it. Do not become one of them. Oh, here's the library. So there's a bunch of books. And I want to increase my knowledge stat by reading a bunch of books. I'm going to read a bunch of books. Judge the Flavor of Volume 1. People have always asked me, Judge, how do you cook so good? What is your secret? Well, that's simple. Butter. That's obvious. As you cook more and more, you'll slowly notice something strange, that no matter how much you put your heart and soul into it, no one will care. They only care how something tastes. They don't care about how out of the box or original or how much work it took. They only care about the taste. In my last 2 books, we delved more into traditional recipes. In this book, however, we will explore the more non-traditional style. Taboo, to be exact. It's missing some pages. It's been almost 10 years since my last book. I've been banned from all libraries. Publishers are scared to even see me. My lawyers told me to stop writing, but I never will. My neighbor died recently. They're blaming me for his death. The forbidden texts, right? The forbidden cookbook. They're blaming me for his death, saying my marshmallow squash recipe killed him because it requires a small amount of arsenic. That's why you have the heart of children in it. If Mr. Morel had followed the complete instructions, he'd be fine. This is ridiculous. Bruh, what the? New PF2E character concept just dropped? No, my idea. Prison isn't so bad. You just have to have a craft, that's all. And after much practicing of my craft, I've decided to write this book. Good old-fashioned prison food, just like your creepy uncle used to make. What? Alchemy is the essence of food. The mixing, the sloshing, the little bubbles fizzing up when the carboxyls fuse with the base. It's very fulfilling. Sadly, my practices have become more unacceptable. I cannot say where I work now, but I can say it's brought me to the edge. Wonder what other fucked up books we're gonna find. The Frozen Cavern, Volume 1. My cousin is evil, so I killed him. People don't believe me because he slept with so many women. So, drug dealer? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we will meet this chef. Maybe Leaf has added him as a character into the game somewhere. And because he lived with her. So I went to go change that. She loved me, not him. But it wasn't safe, so I used my father's money to employ protection. We went to their house. At the bottom of the stairs, I cried out, "Milsandra, where did you go? Are you okay?" She never replied. Weeks later, I returned with a party of a few men. A band of heroes, they called themselves. A band of thieves, more like it. Halfway down the basement, those heroes betrayed me. They stabbed me in the belly and stole what little I had left. And so I died. For now. Whoops. Whoops. Ignore this. I skipped one. Gotta read it in order. "Today is not your day to die," I heard a woman say. "Milsandra, is that you?" I asked. No one replied. The next thing I remember is waking up in a bed inside a well-lit room. A cold room, covered in ice and rich decor. Milsandra was there, and she looked different. "Make love to me," she said abruptly. "What? Why? What is this place? What's going on?" Enough questions, she crawled onto the bed. Against every instinct, I pushed her away. "Stop, I need to find my sister." She smiled. They always do. "Why do you love him?" I asked. "He's gay." She smiled. "You're an idiot." Now, I'm not good with blood, but I am good with iron. And now I live in the cold. And no one knows where and who I am. Life is simple. She deserved it. Poetry of Silver, Volume 1. Love, a word used by the weak that sounds so sleek, to entice and overuse girls who like to be abused. Through hope's sound, and to always be let down. He loves me, I know, my body was shown. And I won that game, and I won with no shame. Gold, bronze, leg, flaunts. My heart is crushed. I am done, never to have won. And I expect no less, except it. She files my life, she brings peace. To my life she is the key. He is jealous like all men are. I'm worshipped never from afar. Hate me now. It brings me pleasure. Like it. Her name is not hers. Her fame is her curse. And I live so adjectively. Positive, of course, never to be forced. And I live so adjectively. Like the stone. Like the clay. Like it. and I've stopped bleeding. Well, that was interesting. Beggar's Travel Volume 1. Despite my situation, I'm quite happy. I have no stress, no worry, no responsibilities really. Freedom from love. The gravedigger is out of my mind. Her shoulders no longer trap me. I was told I have a son, died in the womb, but apparently his mother was a witch. Sacrificed him. No worry to me. Less responsibility, more freedom. Violet is his name. A strange name for a man, I always thought. Told me he was my son. The one that died. The one that was sacrificed. No one believes me. Not even my publisher. I write for the masses now. So curious how a poor man amassed a fortune like mine. Especially one with no work. But begging is work. And I beg every day to forget. Hero of Moor. He was born in the town of Moor, not to be confused with the opposite of less, which is another great town full of great stories, not to be confused with the drink called Great Stories. So here he was, born, living life for the first time when a dragon attacked, straight out of the womb, then bam, dragon. The man, well, infant, grabbed his umbilical cord, wrapped it around the dragon's neck, and killed it. And so from that day forth, he was known as Tom. Yeah, just Tom. No last name or anything. Parents were poor. This is strangely interesting. Something is wrong with me. Lineage Volume 1. Angels are believed to be the right hand of God, an extension of her will, but many believe they are not. Michael, Moriel, Doriel, and all other names that end with L, these are to represent angelic history. While all these names can be linked together in one way, shape, or form, there is one person whom they all aspire to be. The first one with L at the end of her name. Ezrael. Or, in other words, Ezra. Like L, Ezra is commonly used as a form of genetic legitimacy. Hezra, Gezra, Mezra. These are all common names in honor of an uncommon person. A parent's faith can easily be determined by the form of name chosen. Ezra began nomation, Gezra being Gezu, and Mezra being Witchlam, but they prefer to be called Mezren. Mana is essentially the essence of life. All living things have it, and without, they die. But don't worry, all living souls regenerate their mana, so they have no fear of dying. A normal human being can regain their full mana within a matter of days or even hours. And some can even do it within a matter of minutes. Now on to casting basics. Basic casting procedures? That's all common sense. I don't need to read something I already know. Many creatures have weaknesses to certain elements, and for the most part they're pretty obvious. Fire is great against ice, water is great against fire, etc., etc. However, it can get pretty complicated when it comes to holy and dark. But again, common sense is key. When in doubt, they get out, and you'll be fine. Status effects. Almost all magic carries an associated status effect based on its element. Here is a quick rundown on each. Fire, burn, ice, freeze, lightning, paralyze, earth, knockdown, wind, knockdown, water, dispel. Holy, increased spirit. Dark, decreased spirit. History of the Beach Volume 1. First constructed as a gateway to heaven, the city known as the Beach was originally an in-processing area, filled with legal analysts, judges, and lawyers, overseen by young angels. After many decades and many immigrants, it naturally transformed into a city. But not yet the city as we know it today. Before the skyrises, highways, and ground-level mess, there were apartments. Inspired after the primordial gods' architecture, they, like everything else, were well-received and easy to mass-produce. Edgar Norman, a man with an unknown origin, was allowed a charter for a sub-entrance into heaven. And with only 3 million signatures at that time, the city known as the Beach was born. But despite being a sub-entrance, the famous quasi-heavenly rites that the Beach is known for did not occur until the years to come. It was a scandal between an RUR vampire and a UR angel that created the free housing, food, and utilities for the Beach. 23 years after the charter was formed, a young man by the name of Daniel Rodriguez killed Edgar Norman. Daniel's reasons for killing Edgar was due to a jealous stance based on the non-consensual interactions of the angel and the vampire. Daniel suffered from severe psychological and emotional issues. These actions argued the case for RUR legal rights in the Beach. If that's all confusing, chat, just understand that it makes sense. It'll make sense later. There's lore tying all of that together. Common Tactics. We already read Common Tactics Volume 1. We don't need to reread this. Common Tactics Volume 2. Knockdown has the opposite effect of shields in terms of attacking enemies. Enemies are less likely to attack those knocked down, mainly due to the threat of those standing around them. This is the only tactical advantage that being on the ground has. Regardless, in most cases, it is highly recommended to stand up as soon as possible. Guarding and positive wind magic achieve this. Almost all enemies will sometimes stand back up when knocked down. When they do, a hidden 3-turn 25% knockdown resistance is implemented. Knocking down enemies can be extremely important. However, some enemies, such as snakes, slimes, etc., can never be knocked down, and for obvious reasons. Those that can self-regenerate have a great advantage in combat. They suffer from no battle fatigue, can regenerate mana while fighting, and have almost no downtime when training. This is why witches are often sought after as mercenaries. Dolls and statues. When the Wooden Ocean was constructed, a man by the name Tolmund led the engineering. He poured the concrete, blood, and sand where they needed to be, and hired the best makers, movers, and breathers he could find. A breather by the name of Edmund crafted the majority of the life. He alone created the trees and natural wildlife that the Wooden Ocean is now notorious for. Edmund's daughter, Morana, was inspired by her father's work. She drew statues of her friends and gave the drawings to her father. Edmund crafted the drawings with relative ease, but seeing as they couldn't move, her friends were disappointed. For those that complained, Edmund made some of the statues alive. Or as he famously said, "Shut them the fuck up." Inside the statues are buttons. These will activate bridges and whatnot. Other statues require a key, which will sell weapons and armor. This will allow them to play the merchant, a decision that resolves the work of biological labor for some aspects of functionality. As for the complainers, their statues, or dolls to be more accurate, will require an item belonging to Morana, a small doll she used to carry as a child. It is believed to be cursed, but in all tests has not shown to be, proving that superstition outside the box is still inside a box. Why the world must live by such arbitrary decisions is unknown. The unreasonable reasons are plenty, but the reasonable ones are few. Perhaps we are dolls and statues too, but instead of being designed to be merchants, we are designed to be alive. Makes you think, chat. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, what if we are all just dolls, designed to be alive? History of Witchcraft, Volume 1. I'm not at work and therefore not allowed to think anymore. Honestly, I salute you for that. Don't do shit unless you're getting paid for it. Don't do work off the clock. Witches are both renownedly feared and respected. They offer counsel to kings, queens, peasants, and even, according to lore, gods. Ezra, the creator of everything, created witches for this very reason. "From my back you will stand," Ezra said to her disciples. "And when you stand, I will listen." This is a direct metaphor to the purpose of witches. Very little can be debated on this topic. And for this reason alone, witches have become a staple in world history and culture. Witches are also known for their knowledge of the unknown, their love for the what is and what could be. There are many things that cannot be explained. Life after death, death after that, and even physical things, such as the edge of the world. Witches profess a large knowledge on these concepts, despite actually having very little to offer in terms of practicality. The ones that do have something to offer in these respects are known as authentics. Mesra, the first authentic of her name, is the current matriarch of the Wooden Coven. She rules with an iron fist and has brought peace and stability to her kind. She is also the first matriarch to have a son, something witches are never known to do. Charges have been made against Mesra, claiming she is not as good as she seems, that her magic is fueled by darker means. But these claims have quickly been silenced. Demon Psychology, Volume 1. Demons and devils? They exist. It is a common fact that angels do as well. And despite their opposite features, some things remain the same, both regarding diet and lust. I can't remember his name, my client that is, said he was dead before, and that his father was a drunk, yet a popular man apparently. He confessed something else to me, but I can't remember. Something about books becoming journals? I'm losing my memory. I forgot my mother's face, even my son's. I apparently kicked him out. Or did he move out? I can't remember. I just know my wall has his face on it. It covers it completely. Not my son's, of course, but his. I can't age. My son is dead. No one believes me. Why am I writing? Who is publishing this? She says I must write, but why? Who is she? This woman at the bottom of the stairs. What if the group is just where else has happened? I'm just crying. I have become the master. Concerning. Very concerning. Let's do a little more learning. Hunter's Guide, Volume 1. If it flies, use wind. If it's tall, use lightning. And if it's cold, use fire. Northeast of Cottis is a divine forest, a place that no man should enter. If you do find yourself entering it, quit your job immediately, because they're not paying you enough. Apparently there's a giant library below us, a place with unreadable books in an unreadable language, which doesn't make sense. If they're unreadable books in an unreadable language, then how did someone read them to know that they're unreadable in the first place? And for those smart-ass reasons, I am the author for these unreadable books. Romanticism, Volume 1. 200 years ago, a prince by the name of Merrick III found a book on a beach. He brushed off the sand to see a hand sticking out of its cover. He immediately brought the book to a nearby scholar. The scholar, who is now the famous Lorando, gazed upon the book, studying it as best he could. After an hour of looking at the hand, he decided to shake it. The book opened up on its own. And this book would soon be known as the Book of Books, the Tyrant of North Street. This book talked of many concepts: architecture, painting, music, and all of this was forever changed due to the discovery of this book. This book alone led our world into the age of Romanticism. And whether or not the story of the prince randomly finding the book on a beach shore is true or not, one thing is certain: no one knows, even to this day, who truly wrote it. Now, inside the book are two tales, one being a simple hero saving the world against an evil bad guy, and another being world building, creating new words such as world building. Another word it came up with is the concept of romanticism. First apparently created in the future 500 years from now, romanticism made a return in the far future after that. And with its return, it became real. Arms, legs, head, eyes. These are romantic. These have no purpose in terms of perfection except to be romantic. They say more about the creator than the created. And when people live with these romantic concepts in not only anatomy and logistics, you begin to realize how influential that book came to be. Weird stuff. Time for the actual plot bit of coming up to this library. Marcus's notes. November 19th, 1227. I found the architect's scripture. I can't believe it was here in Cadiz all along. From carbon and oxygen, we crawled from obscurity, creating meaning and mastery of ourselves. And when the final star died, we created more. This is missing the expression line. Was this actually written before the hotel was constructed? If so, then I'm one step closer to finding the cure to my sister's disease. To Cadiz Temple I go. My disease? What disease? And who the hell is this architect? Cadiz Temple, huh? Think I'll start there. See what this is all about. Off to Cadiz Temple. I am going to talk to Simon on the way out. Find anything? He left a piece of paper behind. It was obviously placed right on the central desk. It said something about going to the temple here. Yes, Cadiz Temple. He went there about 6 weeks ago. I don't know what he did there, but the priest was pretty livid when he came back. Come to think of it, that's the last time I saw Marcus. Well, I'm going to start there. See what he was up to. Sounds good. My favorite Sabina expression is the confused one. It's so good. I know, right? Echo did an amazing job with all of these, but I especially love this one. Honestly, I think my favorite is... Gotta go through all of these. This one's my favorite. Because it's... I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking thoughts. But also, I'm doing the American Sign Language symbol for lesbian. So I'm thinking lesbian thoughts. Alright. Gonna save. Then I'm gonna head to the temple. No wonder it's your favorite? Yep. Exactly. That's the way to Southern Cadiz. How do I get to the temple? I forget. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Shit, it's 9:30. Hello, ma'am. May I help you? Have you seen a man named Marcus around here lately? Marcus, you mean the warlock? That'd be the one. You're a witch, aren't you? Correct. Then get out. I got enough problems as it is. Have you seen Marcus? I said get out. I asked a question. Have you seen my brother or not? Wait, you're his sister? Yes, I am. Now where is he? Now I really want you to leave. Devil bitch. Didn't know you priests talked like that. Thought you were all too busy fucking little kids or something. And here I thought you were too busy eating them. There's a bunch of woods outside witch. Go make a candy house and leave me alone. Enough of the bullshit. I know my brother came here. Now where is he? Ever since your brother showed up, things have become chaotic. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? It means go downstairs and see for yourself. Thanks for the non-answer. Take this key. Obtained scapula key. Please don't lose it. After Marcus did what he did, it's the only copy I have left. What did he do? You'll see. Wow, even more non-answers. Master of communication you are. Well, allow me to communicate this, witch. You won't like what you'll find. Anything else I need to know? Don't tell anyone about this. It'll only scare people and send in soldiers, which will only feed it even more. Feed it even more? So there's a monster down there. Gotcha. I hope you're as strong as you think you are. Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm stronger. Pride before a fall. Humility before a failure. A drawer full of cleric robes. I doubt he'll mind if I snag one. Teehee. What's this cracked wall doing here? Must be what he was talking about. Here goes nothing. The catacombs. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I can get through this part decently fast. Still planning on going until I get my other 2 party members. But I need to take a quick little pee break. Gotta take a bio break, y'all. So... Okay, I'm back. So let's get back to it. Yeah. I'm getting close to having our other 2 party members. That's not the way. Wonder if I can one-shot these with a heavy swing. Hell yeah! OP Scythe! OP Scythe! OP Scythe! Boom. Was that fight supposed to have music? We heard the collecting money sound. Yeah, it's got music. Can you not hear the music? This fight's got music right now. Can you not hear that? I'm turning it up a little. Barely. It's sounding better now. Okay. The music in this game, I think, isn't all the same volume. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. Thank you for troubleshooting my audio. Let me just do a heavy swing, another heavy swing. Boom. Unlocked with the scapula key. Who are you? I would ask the same. My name's Violet. I'm a witch. And you are? No one. No one? Yeah, no one. I don't have time for this. Tell me who you are, or things will get complicated. Is that a threat? I was told there's something down here, something that eats people. How do I know you're not it? And you think me saying my name would rule that out? It'll be a starting point. Fine, whatever. Here's our second party member. Him named Alex. And I'm going to keep it just like that. The name's Alex. That can't be your name. So how did you get past the undead? I said I was a witch, didn't I? You don't look like a witch. What's that supposed to mean? That you don't look like a witch. You're dressed like a guy. Sorry for shattering your preconceptions. Brother, I found some flowers. I never thought I would find so many here. Who's this? Sister, this is Violet. Violet, this is my sister, Amelia. I'm going to keep her name as Amelia. She is my favorite. She's so terrible. She says she's a witch. Oh, really? My Marcus said his sister is a witch. You know Marcus? Oh, please don't get her started. Yes, Marcus, the love of my life. Here she goes again. Oh, Marcus, how I dream of you. With your perfect hair, perfect skin, and perfect lips. You are the light in my life, the moon to my stars, the fire to my soul, the tweezers to my, splinters. To your splinters? I'm sorry, she does this every now and then. Ever since Marcus's love potion, it's been hopeless. Love potion? Yeah, it's a long story. I'll share it another time. Come with me. She'll be in that state for a while. You should have seen her when she first drank it. It was traumatizing. Oh, like that isn't? Trust me. It was way worse. Concerning, yes. Imagine the same thing, but without the clothes. Yikes. Yikes. So you're his sister? Yeah, but just to get things straight, we're talking about the same Marcus, right? Marcus Marillion, the warlock? Is that really his last name? Have you seen him or not? Is that yours as well? Just answer the question. Yeah, but he left. Like a while ago. Damn. Hey, do you know where he could be? Why, are you looking for him too? Just look at my sister. She never shuts up about the guy. The warmth to my heart, the snow to my winter, the meaning to my existence, the goldfish to my, bowl that holds goldfishes. Oh God, did she just say that? That she did. Is there a cure to this? Yeah, but it requires Marcus. Otherwise, it'll take a few years to wear off. A couple decades, really. Goldfish to my 3-second memory, perhaps? Looks like you need him more than me. So why are you looking for him? our mother died. I'm sorry. It's okay. I just need to find him, that's all. Well, you're in luck. Because we might be near him. So he's here. Whoa, I said might be. We don't know for sure. But Amelia can smell him nearby. She can spell him? Whoa, look at the time. Let's get out of here before, more undead show up. Hey, sis. You back home yet? Oh, Alex, is that you? Was I sleeping? Yeah, you were tired and caught some sleep. The wizard here, Violet, she's going to come with us and look for the good-smelling clothes. Why do the clothes smell good again? Because they, And we're off! Yay! This is going to be a nightmare. Well, chat, these are our new party members. Now, you might notice that they are cursed and unable to cast spells, which means I can't give them the 2 elements that you voted on just yet. Gotta do the rest of this little dungeon before we can do that. But don't you worry. I will remember for next week. I feel like, it's just about 4 hours of streaming. My vote is Alex's Stodium. He seems saltier as a person. That was exactly my plan. He's absolutely going to be our sodium caster. He's also going to be something of our tank, I think. But in the meanwhile, yeah, I'm just messing around with my equipment here. I'm just in my damn inventory for a moment. Thank you all for joining me for this first stream of Wood and Ocean. I think that this was a great time. I certainly enjoyed it. I hope you all did too. Gonna be back same time next week, 6 p.m. Friday, for another stream of Wood and Ocean. We'll be picking up right here after getting Alex and Amelia. And I'm gonna do something I've never done before, that I probably should have looked up how to do before right this moment. Twitch. How to raid a channel. Oh, there's a WikiHow link. Okay. So I wonder if I can do this from OBS. Let me double check really quick. Look at who's up, who's around. Yeah, Rosa's streaming right now. She's streaming some Phoenix Wright. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into Rosa's channel. Say hi to her. And if y'all want something to spam once we get into her chat, you can say Murda, which is a meme from within the world of Wooden Ocean that we haven't gotten to yet, but we're gonna. And it's a little bit appropriate because Phoenix Wright's stories are usually about murder, so. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I typed this correctly. I did not. So I'm going to try again.